everybody, this is Keith Gleason, host of Indie Comics Relay and creator of the Mighty Mascots. And I'm here with another Mascots Origins video. Haven't done one of these in a while. Before I get into the origins, let me remind you that Mighty Mascots 7, 8, and 9 is still live on Indiegogo. We got about 25 days left. This is the last 30 days. These are the brand new 7, 8, and 9. We're working on those right now. Issue 7's pretty much in the can. And we're about to start on issue 8. So I'm hoping to get these out to everybody way before the due date. So we'll see how that goes with printing and everything. But yeah, check it out. We added a lunchbox tier in the second 30 days. And also, my wife is willing to make a Honey Flakes puppet. So we have offered one of those on this campaign. You can get your own, very own Muppet-style Captain Honey Flakes puppet. And that's on the tier as well. There's only one of these available. So if you're really into puppets and if you like Mighty Mascots, this is definitely for you. And then, we unlocked this recently, but we're also looking to get to the 7K stretch goal, which will unlock the Honey Flakes pirate patch right here. So we're getting close. We got less than 1,000 to go. I think we can hit it by the end of the 30 days. So check that out. And so if we hit this, everybody gets one of these that has a physical perk. So it's going to be awesome. So check that out. Got lots of great stuff on this campaign and the new issues, of course, and the variant covers. And a lot of this is just exclusive to my campaign. So you have to get it here or, it's the only place it's going to be available, basically. So, all right. Now that we got that out of the way. So this is, our Mighty Mascots Origins video. If any character was the most popular of Mighty Mascots, I would say Boxer Bear easily. And I think it's the often people really love the strong superhero characters, like Superman, the Hulk, like that kind of archetype, and as far as superheroes go. And like with any good team book, you always have to have like a strong character on the team, like the muscle, basically, there's a thing when you create superhero teams. There's always like certain archetypes you want to hit on the team, like the intelligent guy, the rogue, that kind of thing. So when I was creating the team, I had that in my mind, that I definitely wanted to do like a bruiser, like a strong character. And when I was creating the mascots, I was looking for like what kind of serial mascot would kind of fit that formula. And I've said this in other videos, I love Tony the Tiger. I think he's one of the greatest mascots ever created. But I wasn't feeling like a tiger, so I started thinking about like the Sugar Smacks bear as well, and like I was like, I'm gonna put those guys together and do something different. And then I was thinking like the boxing thing. I love, when you used to see like in cartoons, like there always be like a kangaroo with boxing gloves or something like that, ready to fight. Or I don't know if I've ever seen a bear, but like I don't know. That's the image that popped in my head: a bear with like boxing gloves and that kind of thing. So for you guys that don't know, like Frankie B. Washington was the original artist on Mighty Mascots. And when we started the series, this was before it was released with Alterna, he designed all the Mascots characters. So this is Frankie's original design for Boxer Bear. I think when I talked to him about it, he said that he was, thinking of the Boxer Bear as like the Thing, but also mixed with like Clubber Lang from Rocky or something like that. And just looking at that image, I think he definitely nailed it. I think at the time when we first created this, I I wanted the claws of Boxer Bear to just come out kind of like Wolverine whenever needed, and then they would just retract. But as the series got closer, it just didn't make any sense to do that. It just made it funnier to have the claws just poking out of the gloves all the time. Like, it was just like a poorly conceived idea to put boxing gloves on a bear, you know? So like, I just love that better. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's visually funny, but it's also like, it's cool looking, you know? It's got that Wolverine kind of look to it. The other thing I sat down and figured out was like the cereal that Boxer Bear was a part of. And I figured it out to be Cinnamon Smackers cereal. And the tagline is, I will box you for a bowl. Part of the thing with creating the Mighty Mascots is that I wanted to make sure that even though I based the mascots off of real cereal mascots, I wanted the analogs to be something different, and that something that could stand on its own as its own character. So when I created this, I made sure that we had like the cereal tie-in that they were going to be part of. I could even vision the commercial that this was going to be like, you know, it was almost like every commercial would be like, hey, Boxer, you got to win the fight, you know, and they give him a bowl of his cereals, and all of a sudden he comes alive and, you know, beats the living bejesus out of the opponent so he can have his bowl of cereals, you know. So but these are nutritional facts that I made up for every character, and this was right at the beginning of the series, so a lot of this stuff kind of changed. But if you can see here in the strength, I mean, he's top dog, you know. I'd say the only thing on the team that even comes close strength wise might be Mega Crunch when the three robots are combined, but that could just be because they're so big and like bulky and, you know, just strong because of that. But for pure brawling and strength, Boxer Bear is the man, or the bear, I should say. Some of his stuff I put here was super strength, retractable claws, which that has kind of gone away. We're not doing the retractable claws anymore, or that changed as the series came together. Deadly combos, yeah, I mean, you're a boxer, right? So you have to have combos. And then short fuse. So super strength, deadly combos, and short fuse definitely made the cut. Let's read this description real quick. Boxer Bear is the mistreated mascot for Cinnamon Smackers. He has always had to fight for every bowl, and this has given him a bad attitude. He has cauliflower ears and boxing mitts. The gloves also have openings for his claws, which he can pop out for tough opponents. He's a brawler with strength, limited vocabulary, and a bad attitude. So I'd say a couple of those things. So no vocabulary. He's just a grunter. He just grunts and roars. Brawler with a bad attitude. And then the claws just stay out all the time. So that all kind of changed. I think originally what I was picturing was that, you know, he was going to be this mascot, like a mistreated, like circus bear, you know, and that like, that's where his attitude came from, you know, so that was like one of the thoughts behind it. But I really love, you know, Frankie's initial design here. And then, you know, if we can look at like what Ian did here, this is Ian's first pass at Boxer Bear. And I think Ian took Frankie's formula and brought it to the next level. This like more streamlined look. I love the face a little more. It's a little more stylized too, you know. So I really love you know Ian's take on Boxer Bear. You know, there's great stuff. Some other cool stuff that we got here. Let me see. I took a bunch of pictures here. Here's the original design. This is from the Mighty Mascot archives. This is Frankie's original design for Boxer Bear. This is before he colored it. You can see the pencils there. It's also got Mondo, Manny, and Dr. Baneful, which she looks way different now too. And then like I love Mondo's huge head, you know, like one of those aliens. There's this big brain in there, you know. So, but yeah, I really love these pencil drawings that we kept. There's some other cool drawings here. There's some more with some more of the original designs, but not necessarily Boxer Bear. But here's a page from the original, one of the original stories that me and Frankie did that features Boxer Bear. This is the first part of a. So we did 2 8-page storylines, and this was the first page of the second part of the storyline, where Boxer comes alive and starts beating the crap out of everybody. But this has the Frankie B. Washington artwork, and it's very fun. He just nailed like that cartoony style, which I really love. And it was just interesting to see, him and Ian's different takes. Let me see. I think I have some pages of Ian's here as well. Like, here's one of my favorite pages Ian ever did, was from issue 1. I mean, there's so much action here. Just look at this, like no words needed, just Boxer Bear unleashed. I mean, just really good stuff. And this bottom, he outdid himself with this. Such a great image of the, the bottom of the page there. Really love this page. Still one of my favorites of the entire series. What else do we got here? I got this character key from Ian, where he basically did a size comparison of all the characters, which is really cool. I don't think many people have seen that. What else do I got here? I pulled a bunch of stuff. This is a cover that's the pencils that Steve Mardo did for the variant cover that's currently on my campaign right now. So I thought you guys would like to check that out. Those are the original pencils and it's Boxer Bear like smashing through a bowl of cereal basically, and all the cereal bits going everywhere. So that's pretty awesome. What else we got here? I showed that page already. Here's another page of, this is from issue 6. Just another awesome image of Boxer Bear going crazy and beating up a big opponent. Love this. You can see the tooth going flying from that powerful punch. Love it. Let's see what else. Oh, this is kind of funny. My wife, I don't know if she photoshopped this or found it online, but it's like a real bear with boxing gloves and boxing shorts, which is a lot of fun. This is a sketch card that she did, where it was like a realistic version of the bear. We sold that on an alternate auction a while ago. Here, actually, this is something new. This is a sketch card I just completed this week. This is actually going to somebody in the Alterna Summer campaign that bought a commission from me. So I don't know if you're watching this video, but this is coming to you eventually if you requested Boxer Bear. So that one's coming up. I thought I'd show you guys that. Also, here is a sketch cover by my talented wife of Boxer Bear. And this was also one that sold in an auction. Although I wish I kept this because, I mean, look at that. The detail and oh my God, that's so good. I would love to see who he's fighting in this in this issue and just that back on the cover. But what a great job she did on this. Such an awesome. I love that it's just black and white with a little red. Got a little Sin City kind of going on there. And then finally, here's the one other piece that Amy did that you guys might not have seen. She did a while ago. I think this is for an Inktober. Oh yeah, back in 2015, she did an Inktober, and then she just did another realistic bear, but Boxer Bear, sitting there with his gloves off and just looking over the city. I love it. I don't know what happened to this piece. I don't know if she sold it or if it's I can't remember. We might have sold it in an auction. I don't remember, but I should find this if we still have it. I bet someone would want to buy that, or we could even frame it. I don't know, And then of course this is the new cover, number 8, with like just showing the strength of Boxer Bear as they go up against Gog, the gloomy orange Goliath. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. I think that's all. Yeah, that definitely is everything. So not much else I could say about the character. Just strong, lovable. He's one of those characters when you write the story, you love to see his moment, like when he shines. Like when the tough guy comes out, ready to go, and you're like, oh no, here we go. That's the kind of character he is. So it's like you always look forward to those moments where he comes alive and his rage takes over and he goes against those big tough villains. So yeah, he's got a couple moments in issue 8 and 9, I think, where as they fight Gog, there's going to be a couple really good moments with Boxer Bear. But yeah, I think out of everybody, all the characters, this one is the one that people gravitate towards the most. I've had people tell me that the Boxer Bear is their spirit animal, and they just love the image of him, like, fighting people, and it's just cool, So I think something about bears and boxing or something. I don't know. But all right, well, thank you guys, everybody, for tuning into these origin videos. They're always fun to look back and see everything I've done with the series. It's been going since, like, off and on. I think I started in about 2014, 2015. So it's fun to look back at those early origins and see how things have evolved, over time. But also, like, my thoughts on creating it and things like that. So I hope you're enjoying this. I'm going to probably do the Manny one soon as well. And then that'll wrap up the entire Mascots team. And then I'll probably look at some of the villains I've created over the years as well, because we're building a whole mascot verse here, so might as well dip into all those characters, So yeah, thank you for joining me. Like, subscribe, share, comment. We love to see your comments. And then join us every other Wednesday for a live stream, where me and Johnny talk to indie creators, and we usually have a blast on those shows. So definitely check it all out. All right. And then have a great week and read some comics, everybody. All right. Thanks a lot. All right.
Ahoy, mateys! 'Tis I, Captain Horatio Honeyflakes, and I be here to tell you some exciting news. Mighty Mascots, issues 7, 8, and 9 has been extended for another 30 days. And we be adding exciting perks for you. Feast your eyes on these new exciting perks that are available only on Indiegogo. This exclusive retro-style lunchbox is just what you need for back-to-school lunches or lunch in the office. You'll be the talk of the town. This exclusive puppet can also be yours. A high-quality handmade version of me, Horatio Honeyflakes, can be yours to grace your room, your office, or be the highlight of any comic fan collection. So back the Mighty Mascots today to have any of these fabulous perks. But only one Horatio Honeyflakes. Ha ha! Mascots unleash!